Interested to see what's going down in Game 1 on Thunder Guard. Grand Finals, Gravy Cancel EU. Logec looking to open up with a recovery, but it doesn't connect. He does have the lance in hand. He's looking to space out Maltimum's guitars, but Maltimum is finding some openings here. He's racking up the damage on the Logec. Logec, however, responding with some damage of his own, is using this lance and its big hitboxes to his advantage. He's using them for some weapon throw combos.
Fires coming up from Maltimum downers as well. Logec finding those neutral airs. He's hit 2 of them in a row here, and Maltimum had to ground pound to be able to get past that wall of nairs, and Logec dodging out of that side stick, gets a nice recovery punish and holds onto the sword. Gets hit by that neutral light over. Maltimum picking up the spear, tries to go for that down light, sends Logec into the red, goes for an NSYNC finish, but that's not going to work out, and Logec waiting out those signature hitboxes, finds a nair, waits out Maltimum's weapon toss, and starting up with a down light, avoids that ground pound, and Maltimum's now beneath the stage. Will he go for a ground pound? No, he does not. Instead, he just waits out Maltimum. He's not going for a lot of punishes on Maltimum's signatures. Maltimum's throwing out a lot of really punishable moves. He's just too afraid to go in afterwards. I think he's just more focused on not getting hit.
I mean, I would be too if I was in kill percent. Both players in kill percent. First player to land a move with a ton of force is going to take this game. Maltimum looking like he's going to take it. He has Logec on the side of the map. Logec looking to recover, and he does right into Maltimum's hitbox, and that's going to secure the kill and the lead for Logec.
Maltimum picking up the guitars, puts up the neutral light. Ooh, nice neutral light coming out from Logec as he's trying to do a little bit more damage here. Maltimum trying to get the stock, but he's in the deep yellow now. More nairs from Logec will actually do quite a bit of damage here. And that Cider, which normally would have killed, it hits him through the shenanigans zone instead. As Sarah hits, oh no, Maltimum's dangerously close to being put in the orange.
Maltimum is in fact in the orange at this point. Logec is still holding onto the stock and using... Ooh, never mind. Maltimum with a nice place side signature is going to even up the game rather quick.
Bomb goes down. Ooh, Maltimum goes in for that down air. Sidelight, neutral light. Tries to wait him out to see what he would do with his dodge, and it works. Down light, nair comes out. Maltimum finds on the neutral light. Oh my gosh, Logec is just getting destroyed by these guitar combos. Finally gets 2 recoveries, however, and picking up... No, just goes for the neutral layer. Picks up the lance finally. Brings Maltimum into the red. The NSYNC lingering hitboxes do not connect, and Maltimum is bringing Logec close to the kill percent. This is the 3rd recovery. Logec has only been hitting Maltimum with those up heavies, and that sidelight coming through. Also gets dodged by Maltimum as he finds the down light, but drops the Sair. Sair comes out from Logec. Logec looking for the KO here, and then Sair clips him. Not going to do it yet, but he's very close to killing. Maltimum with a Cider on the sword.
Maltimum manages to land that Sair. That's going to put Logec in the prime position for a kill here, but Logec covering to the map with a side air is going to send Maltimum in a bad position of itself.
Down light comes out, neutral airs from Logec. Ooh, Maltimum's trying to do the best that he can. Gets that ground pound. Logec sent off the bottom of the map, and Maltimum takes the lead 2-1.
Maltimum with the guitar strings. They're beautiful. They're gravy. He is going to find himself on the side of the map, but he's going to recover with a nice neutral air. That's going to cover his options. However, Logec uses that recovery once again. He's landed a ton of those this game. That's going to even up the match.
Sair comes out. Maltimum tries to go for that dive kick. Logec plays with it nair. Nair comes out. Neutral light as well. Sidelight. Logec goes in for that neutral light recovery, comes out, puts a lot of damage on the Maltimum. Not really finding many D-lights this game, but a nice neutral air into recovery once again will send Maltimum into the orange, and Logec is just playing as slow and safe as possible, trying to get as much damage out of his combos as he can, always ending it with a recovery. And the side air comes out. Logec looking for another nair recovery, finds a falling Sair, tries to set up for another nair, does not work out, and the ground pound beneath the stage. Maltimum has to recover high, tosses aside his spear. Uh-oh, Logec nearly gets ground pounded there, and he finds a ground pound himself. That's it.
Nice.
Player 2 wins.
Logec with a very convincing game 1. Taking the win over Maltimum. Going into game 2, and it's looking like the Great Hall. Wonder how we're going to see these ledges incorporated into their gameplay.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Okay, Maltimum with the guitars in hand. He's looking to open up with a nice string. He does have Logec into the yellow already. Logec goes for the bomb trade, and that was not a good one. He kills himself. Logec finding himself at an early stock disadvantage. That was an unfortunate series of events. Maltimum was going to take an early lead here, and he's looking to secure it.
Lights there comes out from Logec. It's done a little bit more damage. Sidelight comes out. Logic's got a lot to do now. He finds that downlight Sair. Now we're going for that recovery for maximum damage, which he needs to do against the Queen Nai. Especially when you're down an entire stock due to yourself. And Logec putting out those Sairs. Tries to get another downlight. Go for D-Light Sairs once again. I guess he wants him off stage to go for a ledge guard opportunity, and it's not working out. Maltimum makes it back, and Nair connects, however, and I guess as long as Logec finds the damage, it doesn't get hit in return, those D-Light Sairs are fine, and that second Sair will do it.
He made up for that mistake rather quick. Stocks are even. Logec showing to be dominant.
Neutral light comes out, side light as well. Neutral light recovery. Logec suddenly taking the lead. D-light down air. Logec using these downlights as a great accord on the Great Hall. Even though he's not chaining them with the platforms, even though he's not going for recoveries, he's finding them and he's putting the damage on the Maltimum. As Maltimum, I guess, it eased up a little bit after losing out or winning out on that early stock and is now behind.
Yeah, I mean, he let his guard down and Logec took advantage. It's going into Logic's favor now. He does have the sword in hand. He is landing these bread and butter combos. Like you said, nothing extravagant, no ledge cancels, but basic bread and butter that's definitely racking up.
Ooh, that's another dropped D-Light combo from Maltimum, and I don't know what's going on to cause that. Maybe he's lagging, but that's a fairly easy combo to do on Spear. When you're dropping the jump after the downlight, that's just losing you a lot of damage and kill opportunities, and Logec is running away with that as he hits another Sair, and Maltimum's looking to lose another stock. Logec gets the ground pound, and that's it!
Entire stock lead going in the favor of Logec. Logec doing work with this sword.
Maltimum pulling out the spike, well, but Logic's now got the lead. He's technically, in my opinion, not lost a stock to Maltimum yet as that D-Light Sair hits. Maltimum has yet to take one himself, and Logec getting hit with that recovery, still alive, dodges out of the way of that second recovery, goes for a Nair, gets a nice downlight Dair, gets his D-Light reset, triple downlight Dairs, oh my, and a Nair recovery, what the heck, Logec, reading Maltimum like a book, Nair into side air into second sider, what?
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Nice. That was a beautiful display of skill coming from Logec, showing him how that sword works.
Did he even... He only died once, and it was to himself.
Yup.
Wow. Logec taking that
nice
2-0 lead over Maltimum. Looking to get a 3-0. That was crazy. Like, as the second I was complaining about him not using any D-Lights, he sets up 3 downlight Dairs into a Nair recovery combo, and then the falling Sairs to get the execute. Gosh, Maltimum didn't have a chance, and that was on Queen Nai.
Yeah, and we're going back to the same map. Maltimum, however, switching over to his Sentinel, looking to see a different game.
Yeah, Maltimum just not feeling like the Queen Nai can do it as he wasn't able to do anything. He wasn't even succeeding on the Spear, oddly enough, as I was talking about. He was dropping D-Light combos. So let's see if this hammer can make a difference, because he essentially has around the same dexterity on the guitars. So a little bit higher, and Maltimum now playing with Sentinel, gets hit by that ground pound. Logec just making the sword work. Finally a neutral light hits. Maltimum looking for something here as Logec goes in with the neutral light. Gets hit by that recovery. Damage is a little bit even. Logec waiting for something, but Maltimum was playing exceedingly patient this game.
Yeah, we're seeing a different game from Maltimum here for sure, but Logec still playing rather patiently, waiting for openings, looking to land some bread and butter.
Maltimum looking for those D-Lights. Puts out the side light. D-Light into recovery, comes out. Logec, ooh, puts out that side light and waits for Maltimum to approach. Maltimum on the side of the stage has the damage lead, but gets Saired. Logec, I don't think Maltimum should be staying on the side of the stage like that, because Logec just found 3 Sairs. I don't think he can make it back. You know, he can't. It's done. His recovery was gone. Every time Maltimum has been on the side of the stage, he tries to recover using a side air or some GC maneuver, and it just allows Logec to get the Sairs. He's so great at spacing those perfectly to result into a stock, and Logec getting those downlight Dair resets once again puts Maltimum into the yellow, ground pounds back onto the stage, and avoids the recovery. Maltimum is not finding anything against Logec's Roland.
Logec just appears to be destroying Maltimum with this Roland and with this sword, but Maltimum does find a nice place side air. That's going to even up the stocks and give him a shot at taking this game back.
Maltimum goes into that recovery. Side air comes out. Nice neutral air. Logec gets that signature, and that's it for Multimum stock. Logec is going to look to take this Grand Finals 3-0. Multimum is just not finding the strength necessary to be able to win. And unless he does something crazy with the guitars, or unarmed even, he's starting it. Recovery Nair waits him out, calls in the horn, picks up the guitars. Weapon toss comes down, but Logec is kind of losing on the momentum here. He's brought in the orange, picks up the sword. Nice side air into sidelight, waiting out that dodge. And ground pound comes out. Second ground pound. Multimum. No, what?
No.
He's just what?
Logec
Oh.
absolutely dominating Maltimum with 3 ground pounds and 2 snares. Maltimum has found himself in the kill percent and on the side of the map. It's not looking good. Logec absolutely devastating. Down signature goes out. Maltimum sent flying. Logec is gonna take Grand Finals with a beautiful 3-0.